Artie Lange show. Tonight it's the John and Trevor show.
No Artie.
No Artie, but we have the Fugawis on our show tonight. I heard you guys pull up. It was very intimidating.
Come on, we're not intimidated.
For those of us. No, I looked out and it was, yeah, you guys look like some badasses out there rolling up.
Set off the car alarms.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
about it.
You got the volume. You got the, you know.
The only badass is when this guy has a long day at work.
We play disco out of the truck when we ride down the street. So how bad can we be?
Yeah. So we've got, you're the medicine man.
Yeah.
Okay, and Mud Flap.
Yeah.
And we've got, we got
Tommy Guns.
Nuts
Yeah,
and Tommy Guns.
Their names are right on their vest. So
You don't gotta really try to. You really don't gotta try to memorize.
all right.
Oh, you want my glasses?
Trevor caught that right away.
Caught it right away.
How long
Smart.
you been doing this?
He's so perceptive like that.
The
He
guy
really
can't write the
is.
cue cards fast enough.
That is awesome, guys.
Hey, you know, here's the thing I want to ask, because I've always wanted to produce a reality TV show or a fictional, non-fiction show. How did this happen?
Well,
Yeah.
you want me to
Because
tell
I would have liked to. I would have
you?
liked to have been the producer on this.
We had one of our members, Keith Scatchmile-Wise, one we call him.
Yeah.
His
The
daughter-
wise one.
The wise one.
You invent the nicknames for all the guys,
That's
right?
what he does.
Okay.
He thinks he does anyway, but that's
your
a different
role?
story. But his daughter worked for Saturday Night Live and
Okay.
hooked up with a production company, and bada beep, bada boop, they said they needed to do a reality show. She raised her hand or whatnot and said, my father's got a bunch of guys in a club. You guys check these guys out, and that's where it came into fruition from there.
Wow. Seems kind of seamless. Effortless on
How
your
long
part.
did it take? How long was the process?
Before he came in.
About 2 years.
About almost,
Really?
just about, I don't know, a year and 6
Yeah.
months, year and 8 months we were filming, I guess.
Wow.
We did a cameo on Dark Knight Rises, and we liked it. So
Dark Knight Rises. That's like my
Yeah.
favorite movie. Which part were you guys in?
we were in.
You know, when all the hoodlums were running outside, going crazy in the city.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't see nobody. We were in. That's the part we were in.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see me.
So you guys were in the Pittsburgh
Yeah,
and did that.
we were in that part, and we were in when the cops and the bad guys run at each
Right,
other.
you
in the
guys
street.
are-
We were there.
In Pittsburgh, right?
No, New York.
New York.
They shot it in New York.
Yeah.
I thought the
Oh,
entire thing.
well, they did the
They went bounced all
stadium
over, yeah.
scene.
The stadium scene was in Pittsburgh.
Right,
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 out
right.
down
Down
the
street.
Three Rivers over there.
Three Rivers. Yeah, right. And in Chicago too.
Right, right.
Yeah. Wow.
So we liked that. You know, that was kind of cool, and then it just evolved.
And
All
then,
right, so
and then
what-
like I said, Keith's daughter, Daria, and then, it just came into fruition, man. It just gelled.
Yeah. That's
Pretty
awesome.
cool, actually.
So how much do you have to put into this? Do they just follow you around and you do what you would normally do? Or is it like, we need you guys to go
Nah,
and do some cool stuff for us?
No, we'd be like, listen, we got this project we got to do. And, bottom line is they just came and followed us, and we did what we did.
Project. What do you
What
mean
you
by
see is
project?
what you get with us, man. That's it.
Right.
There's no
And that's the-
scripting kind of, stuff like that.
Really?
Whatever you see is what it's at. man.
When he means project, he means like we help people. We help people that need
Yeah,
help.
explain to them what we do.
Yeah, what do you mean?
We've helped hurricane victims. We've helped wounded warriors. We've helped ducks with broken wings.
Humane Society.
Really?
You know,
That's
So
fantastic.
you guys bust out the massive hogs
Yeah.
and roll out to go help a duck.
Oh, when we go on a job, we don't
With
bring the
some-
motorcycle. We
sheep.
gotta
We
put your
actually held
friggin'
the
tools.
sheep.
We go
Me and
there,
him,
we...
we wrestled the sheep, and me and him, right?
Yeah,
Wrestle?
And, well, we had to pick it up. Its leg was broken.
Oh, okay.
And the thing weighed more than me. It was like 300 pounds, this friggin' sheep.
All right, so,
Now he's
so-
married to it.
all right,
Home, we got back and was smoking a cigarette. I don't know.
Was it an attractive
Tommy had some
animal?
fun in the back No, of the pickup truck.
truck.
The guys in the club, for the most part, are all contractors.
oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Plumbers, electricians.
electricians,
I'm the
carpenters.
find it guy.
You know,
How
Right,
many
'cause that-
guys are in your club?
And we got a few guys.
Oh,
You
we're
know.
not allowed to say.
We got.
Oh, is it a
good
secret
amount-
number?
Not a secret. It's just whatever it is.
It is what it is.
You know, we got
You don't
guys.
ask that kind of question.
Got enough
Yeah, it's like
guys.
asking a woman her weight.
Oh, yeah,
age.
right.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I'm completely clueless.
Yeah, it's
when it
That's
comes to
okay.
this.
It's
I'm
not-
afraid to ride them. I'm
What are you afraid of? What's the difference? You
motorcycles.
gonna fall down, scrape your knee? What's the
Well,
problem?
it just seems like.
No, that's scary.
Well,
You
I'm
can be
bad
scared.
at it, first of all.
You go to a course.
You
That's
can
what
take a
know.
course.
Wow. Dude, it's a lot of power. I mean, I feel like
Talking about, you learn on
I
what's that? What do you
accelerate-
learn
I
on?
mean,
What's those
you can-
Honda 250s? You ought to see
Dirt
me when
bike.
I went for the course. I couldn't even fit on a friggin' bike.
little
I'm like
Vespa.
this.
You know what? The Hondas, I mean, the Harleys, they're nice to go around, but, you know, the other bikes, the fast, you know, the
Yeah.
Japanese bikes, you know, they're hard to handle. I mean, I can't even fit on it. My
Actually,
belly
yeah,
hits the
if you have-
tank.
That's a problem.
If you have anything like leather and lace, Tommy will take you for a ride tonight.
Leather and lace.
I mean, you'll get the experience. You know,
Golly,
the
that's our
vibration.
thing. You know, when I put that ball
I
in your
know.
mouth.
Oh. You want to talk about balls all Really? That one made me quattro.
Hey, Artie, thanks.
Hey, thanks. Hey, let me grab
Thanks,
one of
Artie.
them over there.
In case you're watching, not sleeping.
Oh, here's one for you, Papa Chubby.
I want to ask about this auction company, right? Because I'm a big, I'm not an auction guy, but I love watching that stuff on television and seeing
Yeah.
what people actually get and what they find.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about
That's
that,
his
because
gig.
because I'm really interested in hearing how
Yeah, that's his
how a biker club, how do you separate the two,
Everything in our
selling
club-
knickknacks,
Yeah.
riding
Everything
your
in our
bike.
club, we don't pay retail for nothing. We try not to. I watch, the auctions. There's a ton of auctions in the New York area. You can go to 40, 50 a day if you want, if you had the time.
Really?
Or you could make it. So you can pretty much get anything you want at cut rate prices, whether it be bar stuff,
If you
memorabilia,
intimidate the people
lights.
into-
How about
whatever,
when you
furniture.
used to go to the storage
No.
containers, and then they came out with
That's not-
all those
that's gotta
storage
be a
shows,
part of
and now
the-
they can't even
the
go there.
group, right?
There's so many people. They
It's
ruin
got-
it.
Serious.
Well, how would you feel if he walked in an auction and you were auctioned? Would you be intimidated by him?
Well, yeah. What are you, 6'4",
What do you say? He's big?
350
You saying he's
pounds?
large?
So there's the answer to
Yeah, I
my
mean, if
question.
I'm a little old lady who's selling some furniture,
Right.
and you say forcefully that I need to give you a
Forcefully.
break on the price.
Forcefully.
Yeah,
Cash is
6'4",
king.
360.
King.
Cash is king.
I own a new and used store in anyone in New York.
What's the name of the place? Now you're at New and Used.
And then you
Go ahead,
throw in
Google
some
it.
of your friends who are also
I have
large
old-
and leather clad. I would probably drop the price for you.
I have old people bring me stuff all the time. There's a little old lady,
Yeah.
she's like 1,000 years old.
And
She
they
brings
beat
me
him up
stuff
for
all
the
time.
price.
They beat you down for
They'll
the price,
offer
don't they?
$5.
They
She'll
got
tell
more
me, "You
knowledge
crazy,
than
you gotta
you
give me
guys."
10.
Yeah.
By the time out, she's getting 15.
Well, originally, what you want to make
It is what it is.
Want to make it a motorcycle power store, and then all these old ladies. Then we made a consignment. All these old
Yeah.
ladies are bringing knickknacks. Now it's more knickknacks
everything.
than my
Gotta see
grandmother
these
has.
things.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
You think
Right.
they get a good deal on stuff?
No, I guess not.
Go
Well,
in, they offer
yes,
someone
I would
$5
assume
by the
already.
time the deal is out. They're paying out 15 because the old lady's crying and
Now
they
you
want
got
to.
you do feel
a
sorry for
CD to sell. Yeah,
That's it.
take that with you.
So
Hey, Artie, thanks again.
that's how you get the discounts. Your brother is in the
Who is he?
gang, right?
What
Who
gang?
is he?
Club
What
gang.
Club
Not a
gang.
gang.
It's not a
Oh, it's
gang.
not called a gang.
yeah, it's not,
I
never
didn't
call,
know
never
some
call it
gang.
a
Can't
gang.
say gang.
You can say whatever you want, but
Is
we're
there
not
a
a gang.
stigma attached to that?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Just sounds so dirty.
Club.
you know.
Okay, club. And I mean, do you guys? Is there something special
Little
there? I mean,
Rascals
did
was
you
a gang.
start this together
Yeah, well,
as siblings?
Me, him, and him been together since we're 5, 6 years
43.
old.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
I know him. I know Tommy Guns, Scotty, and me. I was second grade. They were in first grade, so I'm 49. What's that? 40,
We walked home
42
every
years.
day over Barnegat Bridge and Bay.
42 years.
Should I tell a story how I met you?
Yeah, you could tell them. 42 years I know
Yeah.
these three.
When I
Well,
met him?
They went to school with my brother, who passed away, but, you know, and that's how I met Tommy and Scott. It's 42 years. You got a friend 42 years you still bang around with?
Well, I'm 39.
Well, do the math.
Yeah,
I'll
so
give you,
when I was -3, my other single
still
cell
banging around with
friends
some of your friends from
-3.
We
that's
have
awesome.
known each other since 1993.
Yeah.
We
So how many years
played
is
football.
that?
We played football together in Michigan.
So how many
Yeah.
years is that 93 and now from now?
That's
Do the math.
20
That's
20 years?
20 years.
20
Hey, you know what we were doing 20 years ago together? You just weren't
And
even
he's the only one who
20
went
years.
to
Get out of
college.
here.
Yeah.
What are you kidding me? No, we've been banging around each other a long time. And then Scott's brother, old timer over there, we used to cry to him, tell him to take us around his car. And then he'd get pissed off because our fab we were in the back. Oh, we'd be in the back of the car. Shocks be hitting the ground on the way to go somewhere. And he'd throw us out of the car, and make us walk home.
Now, is that because Mud Flap was large? Even
We were all
then?
large. What are we? We're small. What's the matter with you? You need glasses.
You're right. You're right. I mean, you're
I'm
husky,
big sexy.
man.
I don't know about you guys.
He's not
Hey, there's
fat. He's
nothing
big
wrong with
bone.
that.
He's big bone.
He's big bone.
I can relate. I understand. I
That's
understand.
funny
I'm
crap right there.
heavy myself. So the History Channel takes you guys on. How many shows have you recorded? How many shows
10.
are set to go?
10.
10?
So how long is the season?
10
10
shows.
10
5
shows,
weeks.
5
They do.
weeks.
They do
That's what I'm saying.
They do 2 shows a night. So
Right.
2.5-hour
The last
shows.
2 shows are
2
Friday.
times 5 is what? 10. 10.
This week's
There you
our
go,
last
10.
show.
This week, I saw
This Friday's our
last
last
one.
2 episodes.
Okay. And then
So what
after
happens?
that?
What happens
After that,
We don't know
We got to
yet.
see. We got to talk to our boy Joe. He's got to do some wheeling and dealing and see what he's got to do.
Joe is an agent?
What? No, Joe's the producer.
Oh, okay.
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 He's our go-to guy.
He's our
Okay.
go-to guy. He's a little skinny, be hanging around with us, but
He might
What are you
become
gonna
a
do?
prospect. We don't know.
we kind of don't like the skinny jeans that he wears either. But we don't.
Yeah.
Oh, skinny
Quiet.
jeans, huh?
Yeah, not for us.
Jeggings? Does he wear jeggings?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Whatever you call
Jeggings.
Funny
All I know is
shoes.
So
his
you guys don't know
friggin'
what's
legs
going to
look
happen.
like a toothpick. There.
No, most of us don't know.
We don't know. What do we
Okay.
know? What do we know?
What would you
So
like,
what is that?
would you
You'll
like
take
to
it or
happen?
leave it, or do you want to?
Hey, look, it was fun. I'm sure that we all would love to do it again. But look, not for
Pretty
nothing,
stressful,
but
too.
we're a bunch of nobodies, and we got 10 shows on the History Channel. I mean, who does that?
Who's better
Who
than
does
us?
that? Who's better than us?
History
go-
Channel's
right.
People
got
go to
a lot
school,
of great
nobody.
stuff.
Not for nothing. If you watch the show, you got to wear diapers because you'd be laughing so
Yeah, it's
hard. You don't even
hysterical.
want to leave the bathroom.
So do you guys watch it yourself? I mean, do you make sure
We
you
watch it
Every morning when I
Friday
get up
night.
to go
Do
to
you?
work, I put
you
an
guys watch,
episode
you guys watch
on.
it together?
We
You
have a
get together and
clubhouse.
say, yeah.
We have a clubhouse. We put
Yeah.
it on Friday night. Scott yells and screams at everybody to shut up, and we watch the show the best we can.
Do
You know,
you
it's-
60
feel
people.
like you're accurately portrayed, or do you feel
No,
like they
listen,
edit
we're not
the hell out
actors.
of it?
We're not
don't act.
actors.
No,
You
No,
gotta
no, but I'm
understand that.
saying, do you
Accurately
feel like
portrayed.
they've
Let me tell you something.
Yes,
Production,
absolutely.
chopped it up to where you're
Absolutely.
not
Let me
exactly
tell you
what
something.
you
No,
feel
they
like?
did a
Production
great
company
job.
didn't chop nothing. What they did, you have to watch the show, and if anybody who knows us or knows the way we are, they're just like, it was nice for them to see us on TV, but they knew what they were going to see on TV. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Because
Right.
what you see is what you get. There's no, we didn't put on no makeup, no do this, do that, do
Right.
that. It is what it is.
Yeah, you can be hanging out with a bar with us right now, and you get the same
Do the same
reaction,
thing.
same
Same
stuff.
They only catch a little part of us. You should see what they don't catch out front.
Yeah.
You don't
That's
know
true,
what
too.
they cut out of that show.
How much? Yeah.
What
You
they
have
haven't
no
even
idea.
gotten.
We actually want the
DVD
uncut
extras?
versions because we'll probably be millionaires off of that. We-
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not
Yeah.
kidding.
There's only so much of this guy's butt crack you can see.
How much time do you guys spend together during a week?
This
Way
week we
too
spending
much.
too much time together.
I see them more
Yeah,
than
but you guys,
freaking day.
but you guys all have wives and
I
kids
see them
and
more than my
families at
wives.
home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're
And how does
together a
that?
lot. We have a meeting once. A lot of clubs do certain things the way they have meeting. We're strict. The way we run things, we strictly adhere to the way we do things. We have a meeting once a week
Right.
where we, whatever problems we got, whatever, look, this is an extended family. That's the
Right.
bottom line. The best way I can explain it, extended family. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. There's no other way to
Do you
explain our
tell
club.
one another that you love one another? You say,
Every
I
day.
love you.
I tell him, I call
You
Tommy
hug?
up every morning before I
Yeah,
go to
we
work.
text each
Tommy, I
other.
love you. Have a nice day.
He wakes me up
No,
every
whoa,
morning.
whoa, whoa. Who do you
Charlie
call
and I
first?
wake
Who do you
everybody
call
up.
first?
Timer says
That's
no,
it.
no way.
Charlie calls everybody first 6 o'clock. I'm up already at 3, and I'm already got 3 hours working, so I got a little bit of
Jeez.
patience. But Charlie, 6 o'clock
By
in
8
the morning,
o'clock,
he's waking
there's
up.
63 texts on my phone.
Wow.
I gotta
I
turn
don't
the volume
think
off.
there's not a day that goes by that we don't speak to each other. Probably
28 times,
yeah, at
38
least.
times.
Really?
Yeah.
So it really is less about the bikes and more about the camaraderie.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's all. You know
100%.
what? There's one word to explain our club, and it's family. It
Yeah.
is what it is. Scotty at one time had said in an interview in one of our shows, we laugh together, we cry together.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. It's
So
just
how
very-
exclusive is this club? Like, let's say I go out and I purchase a Vespa, and
got no shot.
I go and I take some lessons, and I'm like, hey guys, like, can I roll with you? Can I roll out? Like, how do you do that? Do you
Well, you'd
try
be
them
hanging,
out?
You'd be hanging. Yeah. You'd
Can
try
I
out.
ride with you on a
You'd be
Vespa?
trying out, be a hang around.
Sure, in the back, way back.
Way back. I mean, are you going to
wanna hear a funny story?
discriminate against me
Listen,
because of
you
my
wanna hear a
will
funny
laugh
story?
at you,
Want to hear a funny story
absolutely.
about a Vespa? One day we were riding. One day, I don't know how much it was about 10, 15 of us. We were riding, and we're at a stop sign in the town we live in. All of a sudden, this guy comes up in a Vespa. Right in the middle of us. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Like he belonged, man.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm riding with you guys. I'm in. Next thing you know, he's doing nothing but sucking fumes. Well, that was pretty funny. But
some of those Vespas are pretty peppy.
you know, it's not that. Look, it's not that we're picky. We're not picky.
It's a $3 word.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the word picky or arrogant about. But you got to be a certain way.
Which
to
one you
hang
want
around
now,
this
Scott?
club. You got to, you know.
So what's the process like? You ride
Well,
around.
You
you're-
hang around for a little bit, and then if the guys get to like you, it's a nice pen. Thanks.
It is. It's made out of an alligator jawbone.
You hang around for a little bit, and then the guys, they get to like you, whatever, and then maybe you're asked to prospect, and then there's a prospect period, whatever we decide. Usually there's
Do
a
you
certain amount.
haze? Do you haze the members?
Haze, what is it? Fraternity?
Yeah.
Fraternity. Haze.
Yeah, grown
Basically,
man
they wait
job.
on us hand and foot if that's hazing. They do
Right.
that.
You certainly
We don't
got beer.
abuse
We
them.
did that.
We don't
They-
abuse
they-
We
we-
make them do anything
We did that.
we would want to do ourselves.
We did that in Michigan. There was no
Well,
big
there's
deal.
always
Trust me. There's
something.
always
Well,
something.
you're in a fraternity?
Going in.
I'm a
No,
Theta-
we played football. It was.
Yeah.
You guys haze.
You guys are like a
I was in a
team.
fraternity in college. I'm a Theta Chi, so there was hazing going on.
Yeah,
Good school.
sure.
Where you go to school?
Waynesburg College.
Get out of here. Yeah, I know that's
so
right.
an hour and a half. south
Here
of
we go.
Here we are.
Just because I got an education, you guys don't got to hate.
Right.
They got their haters, man. All the
Nothing to do
haters.
there.
Well, it's love with the hate, right?
That's it.
You
That's
guys,
We hate
thanks.
to love you.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming in. You guys.
it. Are you throwing us off the show already?
Yeah. Sorry.
Not my show.
minutes.
I'm sorry.
Not my show. It's his.
We're the
I was supposed to be somewhere
Fugawis.
else.
Fugawis.
Fugawis. The
Like mozzarella,
Fugawis.
mozzarella.
Yeah.
Like Fugazi. Fugawi.
Fugawi.
Fugazi's fake. We ain't fake.
There you
Okay.
go.
Fugawi.
There you go.
Fugawi.
Yeah.
Fugawi.
We're the Fugawis.
That's
Fugawi.
right.
We're the Fugawis.
Fugawi.
Fugawi. Am I saying it right? or
There
wrong?
you go.
Fugawi. Fugawi.
Fugawi.
Fugawi.
That's
All
right.
There you go.
So your last show is coming up,
Yeah,
and
this
then
Friday,
it's on the
11
History
o'clock.
Channel this
What time?
Friday.
What time?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
11 p.m.
The History
11 p.m.
Channel.
on Friday.
And you can
Fugawis.
get the other episodes on,
On
you know,
DVD,
on
Apple TV, and
whatever
on
that thing is
demand.
there, free
Netflix.
demand.
On
On
demand.
demand. Netflix.
Oh, on
or whatever.
demand.
Yeah.
History.com.
On demand.
On demand. Got it, guys.
Websites.
I'll be calling you
Don't
tomorrow.
forget-
Make sure you watch it.
I
Just to
will
let you
check
know.
it
Listen,
out.
we
I'll
also
give you
have-
his number.
We also
Hold on.
have
gonna
the
give you my
Fugawi MC
card.
website.
Yeah, this
that
is
you
what I'm
guys
gonna
can
do.
visit
What's
as
the
well.
website? Fugawi.
Fugawi MC.
Fugawi MC.
Yeah,
you get
Dot
t-shirts.
com.
.com.
We have a
Absolutely.
couple of T-shirts,
out.
you know.
And
Spend a little
like
money
me on
always paying you.
Facebook.
Jesus.
Tommy Guns Fugawi.
Tommy Guns Fugawi on
Nuts
Facebook.
Fugawi.
Okay.
What time you get off tonight?
Nuts
What time you
Fugawi.
get off tonight?
1.
1 o'clock. So what time you home? About 2?
Yeah.
So about 2:15, you can hit the remote on the TV. You watch our show. I want to call tomorrow morning.
Okay, you want
let me know how it is.
like a book report?
I just want your opinion.
Oh, you want your
Nice logo.
All right.
You don't even have your number on the card. What do
Yes,
you
I
give
do.
them?
What are you
How about
talking
$2
about?
over here?
I got 2 cards.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
That's a good looking
With it.
card. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Well, thank you guys. The
All right.
Fugawis.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for
Fugawi.
having
I
us.
appreciate
Hey, what
it.
about Fugawi?
Thank you
Come
guys.
back for more Artie Lange Show.
Definitely.
With no Artie Lange.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.